What's up, guys? I have a more complicated one for you today. It's going to be a few steps, but it's going to be worth it because you can get this kind of stuff at a restaurant for probably way too much money, and you can make a ton of it for yourself and your family and whoever else, and eat it a few times for way less money if you have all the ingredients, which for the most part, I think you probably do. So anyways, let's get started. This is going to be a sticky sesame cauliflower. Let's get started. So I pre-blended up some oat flour. You'll need that or just regular flour. I'm gonna use oat flour. It's just literally oats blended. So let's put that in there. Cornstarch or arrowroot. We have garlic powder, onion powder, and sea salt or pink Himalayan salt in this case. And unsweetened non-dairy milk. And we're just gonna give that a mix around. Almost forgot, we need 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. And of course, I'll just leave all the lists of stuff in the description. So yeah, you're gonna want it to be like a batter, so kind of thin, but not too thin, not like super watery, but enough to coat your cauliflower. The next step is gonna be super messy, so make sure you have your baking sheet and your parchment paper or your reusable silicone ready to go on the side. And just take your pieces and coat them. Let some of the excess drip off and just place them on your baking sheet. Right, so now with our completely coated cauliflower, we're gonna put that in the oven for 30 minutes at 425 Fahrenheit. Don't forget to set a timer. And now I'm just gonna clean up and get the next part of this ready. Now that that's in the oven, what we need to do is mix up our sesame sauce in another bowl. So as I go, I'll tell you what I'm putting in, and again, I'll put the amounts in the description. All right, let's put that right in the bowl. So I just have this pure sesame oil here. Make sure to check the ingredients too. I saw some that had like fish oils in it. This one does not. Tablespoon of sesame oil. About 1/4 of a cup. So you definitely want to get low sodium soy sauce. I have actually tried it with the not low sodium, and it's nasty. It's like way too salty, which is crazy coming from me because I like salt. So yeah, we need 1/3 of a cup of that. Just some regular rice vinegar, and 1 teaspoon of chili garlic sauce. I'm gonna do 2 because I like spice. So yeah, you'll just want to take that, whisk that up, and we're just gonna set that aside for now while we chop up some garlic. About 5 cloves of garlic. So we're going to take that and throw that in a pan with a tiny bit of olive oil. And we're just gonna saute that until it's golden brown. Okay, so now that the garlic is lightly browned, we're going to turn it down a little bit, and we're gonna add our mixed up sauce here into the skillet. And we're going to take a little bit of cornstarch, about half a teaspoon, and about a tablespoon of cold water, and mix it until it's nice and thick. Whisk it around a little bit, turn up the heat. We want to turn the heat down when we're putting it in the pan so that it doesn't splash up and hurt us. And then we can turn it up so we can get some bubbles going. A really good thing to note, especially if you're cooking in a smaller kitchen like me, I mean any kitchen, but especially a smaller one, clean as you go, like in between every step. Otherwise, it's going to be even more frustrating when you're doing like a little bit more complicated recipe like we're doing today. All right, so now that that's cooled down a bit, just gonna pour it back in here. Try not to be as messy as me. Oh my gosh. See how the pieces just sort of look like that? And then we'll just let them cool off for a little bit. So I'll just move them as far away from the stove as I can. There we go. All right, so about 5 minutes has passed. And what we want to do is make a little station here for dipping your cauliflower in the second sauce. All right. So yeah, we're gonna put those back in the oven for 5 to 10 minutes, just until they're crispy enough. Okay, and I pre-made some dill ranch to dip these cauliflower pieces in. I'll leave the recipe, I'll leave my favorite recipe in the description for you to find. You don't necessarily need dip for these, to be honest. They taste good just on their own, but I like to dip pretty much all my food. But yeah, this one is from one of my favorite blogs, one of my favorite food blogs, The Minimalist Baker. So yeah, check this out because it's pretty easy and tastes really, really rad. I ended up using dry dill because they didn't have any fresh. All right, they are ready. So they're nice and golden brown. Obviously, you'll let these cool before you eat them. I'm not gonna eat them right away, so that's fine. I'm just gonna place them on this plate here. Yeah, like I said, you can literally have these for a few meals, probably. At least 3, I would say. And I've got a pretty big appetite, so if I can eat them for 3, you can too. So here's now where you'll garnish. I have some roasted sesame seeds, so I'll just put some on here. And some green onions. If you have fresh green onions, even better. And then, like I said, I had prepared some dill ranch. So I'll just put that on the side for dipping. So yeah, there we have it. We got sticky sesame cauliflower. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for the next time my videos come out. Peace.